keep myself from falling. Right time at the right moment. It's you. You. It's you. You. It's you. Baby, I'm falling deeper in love. Everything that you are is all I'm dreaming of. Yeah. And if I can't break enough to show you that I need us, I give up everything I have, girl, just for you. Oh, I'm trying to hold back, you ought to know that.
Please be seated, everyone. First of all, I would like to thank everybody, friends and family, for being here to celebrate Ben and Aubrey. Before we begin, if anyone should object to this union, please stand up and remember the exit is right behind you. Or jump over. I have the pleasure of standing before all of you today because somehow, some way, I introduced this couple, and I waited many, many years to stand right here and to speak. So I'm gonna tell you a little story. Picture this. A long time ago, when we were in college, on a random Wednesday night, Ben and I were part of the fencing club at UCI. We're at the gym, we're practicing some fencing, having some fun, and corner of my eye, I see Ben and our friend Kevin, out of nowhere, go into the closet together, the supply closet. Oh. And I'm wondering, okay, who am I to judge? But after about a minute, they leave. Kevin and I, we spar a little bit. I see Ben go outside. I ask Kevin, why'd you go to the closet? He goes, oh, there's a girl outside that thinks Ben is cute. And I think, oh, okay. So I take a look, and I see Ben talking to a girl, but they're kind of weird and kind of awkward together. It's true. And then later, he comes back in. I didn't think much of it, and we finish the rest of class, and we leave. After class, we all walk out and ask Ben, hey, how did it go? Ben said, I think she's into me. But I'm thinking, no, definitely is. That's when I had this crazy idea. Crazy. I probably wouldn't do it today, but I had a crazy idea. I'm gonna drag Ben up there, back to that class, because she had a class afterward, that's why she was waiting, and make them talk. Somehow, some way. That was my goal. Because one, either Ben's gonna get a date. That's really cool. Or it's gonna be a really good story and he's gonna hate me. Either way, he gets to talk to a girl and kind of help her brother out. So I tell Ben, let's go back. And I drag him back upstairs to the room where we're having fencing lessons. Same room that she had class in. And I'm trying to look for her, trying to look for Aubrey. And wouldn't you have it, she's right in the front of the room. The door's in the back, she's in the front of the room. And I think, man, this is gonna suck for Ben. Now picture this, the room has mirrors, everyone can see. So I take Ben, I literally take Ben, and I grab him by the arm and say, come on, let's go. And I'm literally dragging him. He's grabbing the door, trying to grab the wall, trying to go boneless. The entire time he's saying, no, I'm shy, no, I can't do this, Finally, somehow, somewhere, we make it to the front of the room. Everyone's wondering who these two guys are interrupting class. Go to Aubrey, and I say, hey, do you think he's cute? Yes. Do you think she's cute? Yes. Because this is before Instagram and Facebook, exchange numbers. So they exchange numbers, and we go on our merry way. We walk out the door, and he asked me, hey, what do I do on, what do I do now? What do I do on my date? I gave him some advice. Forgot what it was. Gave him some advice. But also tell him, I don't think it would happen. I also tell him, if you guys get married, I have to speak. That's a deal. I made this happen. I didn't think much of it. But that was 14 years ago. 14 years ago. Can we get a round of applause for them? And that's why we're here today. And now, apparently it was pretty good advice, but I would offer you both some more, let's say, unsolicited advice from my family. To Ben, something my dad told me long ago. He told me in a marriage, you have to remember one thing. You can be right, or you can be happy. So what I mean by that is when you ever are frustrated with each other, when you're cranky with each other, when you have disagreements, I hope that you both sit back, relax, take a deep breath, and remember what brought you here today. And you work out solutions to any problems that you may have. And to Aubrey, something my mom told me. In a marriage, you have to remember one thing. When Ben says he's going to fix something, he's going to fix it. You don't have to remind him every 3 months. What I mean by that is that, speaking on behalf of all men, a little dumb sometimes, a little absent-minded, and I hope that you are both patient, kind, and loving to one another. And last but not least, my parents told me marriage is one of the hardest things, most difficult things to do in the world. Why? You're not the same person as you are today when you first met 14 years ago. And you won't be the same people 14 years in the future. You're going to change. Because of that, marriage requires work, compromise, and most of all, love. So I hope you both remember that the small things can become the big things. To never go to sleep angry. To build a home and relationship that will foster growth for both of you. Please remember, never take each other for granted. Appreciate each other each and every single day. And also, remember, you're never too old or too angry to hold hands, just like you are now. And I believe you prepared vows for each other.
Ben, you mean the world to me. You're my best friend, travel buddy, taster, and my player one in all games, except for StarCraft. You're silly, creative, driven, and most of all, caring. Without you, I would be a lonely hermit. You've taken me out of my shell and helped me create lasting friendships and unbreakable bonds. My life wouldn't be the same without you. I promise to love and support you throughout our days. On days you're stressed, I'll cook your favorite dish or bring you to Yoshinoya or whatever food you're craving at the time. On days you're sad, I'll hug you till you feel better. I look forward to our future together, the places we'll visit, the food we'll eat, and the friendships we'll make. We've spent 14 years together, and I can't wait to spend the rest of my lifetime with you. You're my Hunbun, my Ben, and now my husband. I love you and will cherish you for all of our days to come.
Oh. Okay.
And now Ben. Ready?
Sort of. Okay. Where's the mic?
You're here.
Oh, is this thing? Oh, okay. Whew. Sorry, I'm an ugly cry on this one. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Aubrey.
Oh, it's on. Okay.
Mike.
Hold on.
We'll do it live.
Okay.
Testing? Whew. Oh, yeah, I said I wouldn't ugly cry on this one. Okay, no, I got it. Okay. I got it. Okay. Aubrey, I'm not exaggerating when I say meeting you was one of the most important moments in my life. My world changed when we were dragged together. What felt like half a life became complete and filled with happiness. And I changed because being with you has made me a better person. You balance me out as the other half I was missing, and you inspire me with your caring heart, your unstoppable spirit, your joy for life, amazing discipline, and something I sometimes sorely lack, common sense. And every day, I try to live up to that example you set. You're my best friend, my travel buddy, my race partner, my couch snuggle bunny, and of course, my favorite person to have at my side when we storm Dirty Red Basin Warzone. Since I've met you, I've never had a day where I felt alone. And it's hard to put to words how much at peace I feel knowing for the rest of my days, I'll never feel alone again because of you. And, we spent the last 14 years together, and I'm looking forward to many more with kindness, joy, and laughter together. And I vow to always be at your side, to be your greatest supporter, and I vow to be patient and understanding and to listen to what you say. And I vow to hold your hand and give you hugs and to get you through the hardest of the days. And I vow to journey this world with you and explore amazing experience and wonders together. And I vow we're going to have fun. But most importantly, I vow to always try to be the man that deserves to be married to you, to someone as wonderful and amazing and loving, I have bad handwriting, as you. My sweetheart, my honey bunny, and very soon, my wife, I love you. And I'll continue to love and cherish you for all the days to come. Okay, you can take it back now.
And now, for my favorite part. May I please have the rings? Thank you. Oh, do I switch? You put it over. You put it over.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Okay.
You okay there?
Yeah. No take backsies.
All right. Enough sighing.
Just breathe. Just breathe.
Do you, Benedict Choi, take Aubrey Gonzaga to take your wife, to have and to hold, in sickness and in health, for richer or poorer, in joy and in sorrow, for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Do you, Aubrey Gonzaga, take Benedict Choi to be your husband, to have and to hold, in sickness and in health, for richer or richer? In joy and in sorrow, as long as you both shall live?
I do.
I now pronounce you husband and wife. Kiss the bride. Friends and family, please, you're given bubbles. Prepare your bubbles. You have bubbles? No bubbles? No bubbles. Oh, okay. Forget it. Okay.
We're good. No bubbles?
You forgot the bubble?
But I have bubbles.
All right.
Friends and family, ladies and gentlemen, it is my great pleasure to formally announce Mr. and Mrs. Choi. Thanks.